Well, Chinese state media has been talking about this visit by the French president to China, and they've called it of great significance and of great importance. But to understand at least the recent diplomatic ties between France and China, you can take a look at social media, and that is according to Chinese state media itself. The Global Times saying that ambassadors were setting up their own Twitter accounts to counter what they say is Western misunderstanding. So at least on screens, the relationship between France and China hasn't been smooth as late, particularly when it came to a statement released by the EU in early October. Federica Mogherini, the chief spokesperson of Foreign Affairs, calling for de-escalation in tensions in Hong Kong and also backing that one country, two systems policy. That was something that was retweeted and posted by the France diplomacy account, but that tweet was met with a sharp rebuke by the Chinese ambassador to France, who called that statement irresponsible. Now, he went on to say that the European Union was publicly glorifying rioters' abuse, and went on to say that it was flouting Hong Kong's police's self-defence measures to defend themselves. Now, that statement went on to point the finger at France, specifically to say that China had showed empathy towards France during their troubles, and they wanted that same relationship back. But there has been a consistent theme on social media by these ambassadors, and that is posting videos of the violence in Hong Kong and pointing the finger at protesters. This again coming from the ambassador in France, saying that this video showed how rioters were sowing violence in Hong Kong. But we have Hong Kong on one side and we have trade relationships in the other, and these ambassadors are talking about the trade relationship with the EU. Just recently, there was a new diplomatic status that was announced, the first special representative of Chinese government on European affairs. This ambassador saying that this was just an indication of the EU-China relationships to come. But it is a question now as to whether money talks during these meetings.